Hey, so I wanted to talk about the Minnesota ice shooting that happened the other day. Um, so I've watched a lot of videos. I've looked at the screenshots. There are videos from multiple angles. There's screenshots. There's slow mo. There's regular speed. Um, and I've looked at a lot of discussion about it as well. So first of all, ICE is a federal agency that is tasked with essentially arresting illegal immigrants. They are qualified to make arrests. Now, they also are supposed to arrest people who are involved with uh, illegal immigration. Uh, that includes citizens. So, like, let's say you are a U.S. citizen and you are harboring illegal immigrants and trying to protect them from arrest. That is a crime. ICE can arrest you for that. Uh, Now, what happened the other day is that this woman was literally obstructing ICE. There's video, CNN even put out the video, showing that she was parked perpendicularly in the street. There's no driveway there. She was deliberately blocking traffic to try to stop ICE. Now, she was part of an anti-ICE organization. So this was not a misunderstanding. This was not an accident. This wasn't. Um, she wasn't dropping someone off. She was deliberately stopping ICE from doing their job. That is obstruction. That is a crime. The ICE agents. There's video of her. There's video of the incident with audio, and she says, "I'm pulling out." She says that after the ICE agents go on both sides and kind of block her in with their vehicles. So, and when they come out of their car, immediately they're like, "Get out of the car." And then she says, "I'm pulling out." Uh, when an officer or a federal agent tells you to get out of the car, you get out of the car. You are being detained at that point in time. You could ask, "Am I being detained?" But they're probably going to say, "Yes, you're being detained." You get out of the car, okay? um, she did not get out of the car. She started trying to drive off, which is fleeing the scene, which is another crime. That is another crime. Then an officer walked in front of her car. He was walking in front of her car, and she actually turned her vehicle towards him. She reversed so that she could get a better angle at hitting this guy, and then she drove forward. She did hit him. Video released by CNN. CNN is very far left. They still released this video. It shows the guy actually being hit by the car. And then he fires. People are saying that he just walked up and started firing into her window. And they're saying it was the side window, that he wasn't in any danger. That's not true. In fact, photographs from afterwards show that there was a bullet hole in the windshield, which you can't get if you're on the side. You can't shoot straight into the windshield if you're on the side of the vehicle. That's not possible. The first shot was fired when he was struck. The second shot was fired into the side window. The third shot was also fired into the side window. Because once you have attempted to run over a police officer, you have shown yourself to be unstable and a danger to other people. No one knows what kind of things you're going to do. You could drive off, start speeding, and you know, kill some people. You're clearly unpredictable. So the threat had to be neutralized. Now, people are saying that all sorts of stuff. They're saying that she was just protesting, or that she was dropping someone off, and this was a misunderstanding. It was not. This was a deliberate attempt to obstruct law enforcement. People are saying this was a murder. This was not a murder. Murder is an unjustified killing. This was self-defense. This was a clear-cut case of self-defense. Everyone has the right to self-defense. Even police officers, even ICE agents have the right to self-defense. So, yeah, this was self-defense. People are saying this was an execution. It was not an execution. This was not... This was self-defense, okay? And people are also saying that the officer was not hit by the car. Video shows otherwise. Video shows otherwise. So, really, and then there's people comparing this woman to Ashley Babbitt and Charlie Kirk. But Ashley Babbitt wasn't trying to kill anyone. She wasn't... The only law she had broken was she was trespassing. But she was murdered anyway, and she was murdered. It was a murder. That was actually a murder by a federal officer. That was a legitimate case, and the left won't say anything about it because the left is hypocrite. Now, and Charlie Kirk, well, he didn't try to kill anyone. He didn't even commit any crimes. He just had an opinion that the left doesn't like. So, and he was murdered for it by a leftist. And, so yeah, these things are not comparable. This woman was committing multiple crimes and trying to murder someone. That's why she got shot. I don't know how to convince these leftists. They deliberately reject reality. That's about all. Thank you for watching. Peace.